All right, the Child Protection Center helps hundreds of child abuse victims right here in Kansas City, free of charge. We have Lisa Mazel from the CPC and also Phil and Elizabeth from Project Voice. Welcome.
Thank you.
So let's start with you, Lisa. Tell us a little bit about what that organization is doing to help child abuse victims.
Child Protection Center sees about 800 kids a year from the metro area. We provide forensic interviews and therapy services for children who are physically and sexually abused or have witnessed another type of violence.
And sadly, the number of those kids is increasing.
It is increasing, and unfortunately in Kansas City we're also seeing more and more children who've witnessed homicide and taking their statement to facilitate investigations.
So to do what you do, you've got to have the funding because you need staff and counselors to handle that increased load and take great care of those kids. So that's where you guys come in with Project Voice. Tell us, well, let's start with you. Tell us what it's about, Phil.
Project Voice is an organization that travels around the world performing our work. We're 5 poets and also getting to work hands-on with students to help them craft their own work.
It's pretty incredible. So you guys have an event coming up to raise money for the organization.
Yeah, so we'll be doing a fundraiser tomorrow, and there are going to be students opening for us the first time, or the first event at 2 o'clock. And then in the evening, we'll be doing a much bigger fundraiser where we'll be doing a full show of our poetry to just try to encourage folks to make sure to support CPC.
What drives you to want to support CPC and be involved in helping this organization? What does it mean to both of you?
Something that's really near and dear to our hearts is giving students and giving kids the ability to use their voice and to speak up. And I think that's exactly what CPC is doing. And so we're really happy to help out.
Is that same for you?
Same. I mean, I think any organization that is trying to empower students to feel strong again, especially after facing some really difficult things, is an organization that we're fully behind.
All right, we have Xander, who is a senior in high school at Lee Summit North High. And Xander is going to give us some poetry here today because you try to empower them as well. So let's listen now to Xander.
Today is my first day of high school, and as my blood begins to boil to my skin and I begin to look more and more like a raspberry, the only thought that crosses my mind is, please don't be like middle school, please don't be like middle school, please. And there she is. I swear I looked down just for a second to pick up the imaginary pen I thought I dropped, but when I looked up, there she was. Skin as clean as the moonlight reflecting off the tidal waves inside my brain. When I look at her, it all goes away. She's amazing and funny, like a private stand-up comedian session every time we speak. So here I am now, a senior. Friends and family try to draw the path in front of me, but it doesn't seem right and it doesn't seem to be there. My future will be the open sled. Thank you.
Xander, that was awesome. Thank you so much for sharing your poem. We want to make sure that everyone gets to this fundraiser, and so we want to put a full screen up right now and show you exactly when and where. It is Project Voice. It's on Saturday at Paseo Academy. Thanks everyone for coming.